Okay. The police come, everyone shows up. They say, okay, we found 2 murder victims. It's OJ's wife. That sets off the media. There comes the media storm like nothing you've ever seen.
And
ever.
her head is almost off.
Correct.
Decapitated. Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Ron has very nasty wounds also, which were hard to see because his clothes were like tucked up, but he is slaughtered too.
Okay.
So the media catches it, goes crazy. They're all thinking OJ. Okay. Right away.
Right.
So they tell OJ to come back. He flies back from Chicago. Shows back up about 11:30, 12 noon. Kardashian grabs the bag, walks away with the bag. This starts OJ's luggage. Rob Kardashian grabs the bag. This is a big part of the story. And the LAPD doesn't even see him do it. So everyone's like, there's all these things are flying around. Like it's going so fast. They cuff OJ. Now, famous photo of him in handcuffs in his yard at Rockingham. Okay. Howard Weitzman is his attorney at the time. He's going to get the boot soon. OJ agrees to go to the police station, give his blood, and talk to the police without his attorney, which is unheard of.
Wow.
And he does like over a 40-minute interrogation. It's taped. It's on YouTube. Wow. You can hear it. It's public. Okay. So OJ does that. Yeah, we always have problems. Like he's going through the whole thing. I wasn't home. I got on a plane.
Did he have an alibi? Well, the alibi was the plane.
His alibi is asleep. That's what he says. He's sleeping.
Well, wasn't he supposed to be on a plane?
But before that, he's not. Okay. The murders happen at 10:35 to 10:45. Okay. So where's OJ at 10:35 to 10:45? Okay. And we can get into Jill Shively, who says she sees him crash the car at 10:50 p.m. So that's what they're trying to say is, where are you during the murders? I overslept. Why can't a man just be at his house? That's what he keeps saying over the years. Why do I have to account for myself? I'm at home. Well, that's the problem. There's nobody else home with you. Cato's in the back house. Arnell supposedly is at the movies.
Who's Arnell?
The daughter, OJ's daughter.
Right. Okay.
So, all right. So just speeding forward. So everyone's looking at OJ. Cameras. He's with Weitzman. That's when Weitzman does the famous line. Like he goes, hey man, I know you got to ask the questions, but he's not going to talk to you. Like that's the famous, these are like iconic imagery, which you know. Okay. OJ is let free for about 4 days. Okay. The Bronco chase is going to happen on the 17th. So when they issue the warrant and Gascon comes, funny name, Gascon again, comes on and goes, we have issued a warrant for OJ Simpson. He is a fugitive. We're actively searching for OJ Simpson because he escapes Rob Kardashian's house on June 17th. He drives to Nicole's grave with AC in the white Bronco, which is AC's Bronco, not the murder vehicle. That's in evidence. He owned the identical car.
Fascinating. I didn't even know that. So the Bronco that they went in the chase, took the cops on the chase on, is not the Bronco with all the blood in it.
That's totally
from
that's evidence.
OJ's house.
That's evidence.
It's in evidence. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing.
So he bought the same vehicle. He that
was a hot car. That was a fly car back then. Yeah.
And I think Paula Barbieri had one too. That was OJ's girlfriend. So anyway, so they drive. He's suicidal at this point. He has a gun to his head in the car.
Yeah.
Okay. He drives to Nicole's grave, which is in Orange County, California, and he goes to visit her one last time. He's thinking of blowing his head off right at the grave. AC's telling him, don't do it, don't do it. Okay. They get back in the Bronco. Now they're coming north on the 405. Now everyone knows, everybody and their mother, unless you live under a rock, knew that the juice is loose. The Orange County Sheriff begins the pursuit first. They're not in LA yet. They know where he is. They are already on him. Somebody ratted him out. I saw OJ screaming at the grave. He's yelling like, it's your fault. Wow. Yeah. At the grave, at Nicole, because he's about to murder himself. He gets back in the Bronco. He's got the gun. He tells Paula Barry, he pulls the trigger. The towel stops the trigger, the hammer. To put that in her book, The Other Woman.
Do you believe that? Since OJ is a narcissist?
I do. I believe
you think he would have really killed himself?
Yes, absolutely. He was way messed up in the head.
Okay.
Way messed up. He loved Nicole. And I know we say, oh, he hated her. Love and hate are not the opposite. Indifference is the opposite of love. So he was a mess. Okay. A mess. Now we see the Bronco. Everyone's watching, know where they were. He's coming up. People are at the signs on the side of the road. And AC saying, don't do it. Don't do it. That's why you hear him on the phone call. And that's Tom Lang, the detective. Come on, OJ, everybody loves you. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. And OJ's trying to do it. And you hear AC panicking. Don't do it. So they finally come to Rockingham. He finally agrees after like this long chase. He finally agrees. He pulls in. That's when Jason runs out to the car and they pull him back. They were going to sniper him. The guy came forward and said, we're going to kill OJ right there in the car. That's why they're pulling Jason back. Like, get back.
Right.
Bing. Yeah. He was a fugitive.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, then he comes in. Now you see that he has no tie on. He's got the shirt buttoned up. They didn't let him sleep. He's all tired and he looks into the arraignment, not guilty. Like that's that famous story. Like he has no tie, but it's buttoned up. You could see he's missing a tie. They were like torturing him in the jail. The bodies are found. Okay. The